gave us a chance. We really made one mistake, and other than that was lights out.
That's catcher James McCann after Detweiler's 5 innings of 2-run ball. The mistake was one of Miguel Sano's 2 home runs, but the Sox won anyway. Nova and Michael Pineda meet today. Masahiro Tanaka and Rick Porcello, the pitchers, as the Yankees and Red Sox face off in London next hour. It'll be the first MLB game played in Europe. Soccer in Europe, the Women's World Cup in France. The Netherlands beat Italy 2-0 to reach the Final Four, along with the U.S. and England already there. Germany and Sweden will wait in a few minutes for the last spot. With sports now at 16 and 46 past each hour on the home of the Bears. Rick Gregg, News Radio 780 and 105.9 FM.
And sports from the Wheel and Sprocket Sports Desk. WBU News Time at 11:18. Traffic over together, sponsored by Anthony Buick GMC in Gurnee. John Suntress.
Dave, the sailboat run running, of course, and that means all the bridges over the Chicago River have been lifted to accommodate the run. Expect delays through the Loop and West Loop. Looking good on the inbound Edens. Outbound slow, though, from Montrose to Peterson. 23 minutes now from Montrose to Lake Cook. Eden Spur slow both ways. Eastbound from the Tri-State to the Spur Toll Plaza. Westbound slow from the Edens to the Tri-State. Inbound Kennedy slow. 42 minutes now O'Hare to downtown. 28 from the junction. Express lanes down 20 minutes from the junction to the Ohio feeder, and that's heading inbound. On the outbound side, 18 minutes downtown to Montrose, 32 minutes back to O'Hare. Eisenhower slow both ways. Inbound 37 minutes, 390 to downtown, 24 from Manheim. Outbound 20 back to Manheim, 33 back to 390. Stevenson slow on the inbound side, 33 minutes, 355 to Lakeshore Drive, 23 from the Tri-State, 13 from Cicero. No delays on the outbound side. I-55 is clear. Inbound Dan Ryan, 25 minutes, 95th to downtown. Outbound 18 minutes back to 95th. No problems on I-57. Bishop Ford inbound slow from 115th to the Ryan. 21 minutes now from 8094 to the Ryan. 15 minutes back to 8094. Lakeshore Drive northbound slow from the Stevenson through Grant Park, then from Navy Pier to Chicago Avenue. Southbound heavy from the Oak Street curve through Grant Park. Northbound on the Tri-State slow from Willow Road to Deerfield with roadwork in the left lane. Southbound heavy from I-80 to the Bishop Ford. Most of the other Illinois tollways looking good with no delays to report. Northwest Indiana, eastbound 8094 slow from the Bishop Ford to Calumet. Eastbound I-94 heavy from I-65 to the Ripley exit ramp. Traffic sponsored by Anthony Buick GMC in Gurnee. Save over $6,100 on a new 2019 GMC Acadia and save over $5,200 on a new 2019 Buick Encore. Anthony Buick GMC in Gurnee. GMC, they are professional grade. For offer details, visit anthonygurney.com. Get traffic and weather together on the 8s every 10 minutes on News Radio 780 and 105.9 FM.
A warm and humid day today. Sun and clouds and a high of 85. We're almost there now officially. 84 at O'Hare. We'll see 70s at the lake all day. Tonight down into the 60s. Tomorrow up to 88 and maybe a thunderstorm. Again, 84 now at O'Hare. WBU News Time, 11:20. Our top story this hour, more than 20 people have been shot in Chicago so far this weekend, 2 of them fatally. Both of the fatal shootings were reported in the East Garfield Park neighborhood. 5 other people shot early today on the near west side. But more on the story coming up at 11:31. The new capital construction program for the state will also mean major upgrades for the Metro commuter rail system.
Jim Derwinski, Metro's CEO and Executive Director, says with capital money and bonding, the rail line would like to replace just about all of its train cars and a lot of diesel locomotives.
Half of our coaches are over 40 years old, and so those coaches are going to be on the list to be replaced. We already have a request for proposal on the street, hoping to get a contract in place maybe later this year, beginning of next year. Half of our bridges, 400 of our bridges are over a century old. This is a key element of the infrastructure that we operate on. Passengers aren't going to notice that, but they are going to make the railroad remarkably more robust into the future.
Metro Director Jim Derwinski is the guest on our At Issue program this weekend, and you can hear more of his thoughts Sunday at 9:30 a.m. and 9:30 p.m. Craig Dellamore, News Radio 105.9 FM.
2 decades ago, Chicago got caught up in cow fever. Craft-augmented cow statues started showing up across the downtown area. Cow painted in red, zebra stripes, all kind of cows. And now, on the anniversary of the cow parade, more cows. The Magnificent Mile Association holding a cow reunion for as many bovines as they can find. The month-long celebration will put out about 20 original cows on display at the park near Water Tower. The Cow Festival begins Monday. WBU News Time, 11:21. And now the healthcare report, sponsored by Illinois, the Northern Illinois Food Bank.
This is Bruce Japson talking about healthcare. To address the nation's doctor shortage, new medical schools are opening at an unprecedented pace across the country, including one in Illinois.
There are at least 10 medical schools across the country in development, including the Carl Illinois College of Medicine, which opened last year on the University of Illinois Urbana campus. The new Illinois Medical School's second class of 32 medical students begins this July with its unique engineering focus. Medical educators see the new medical schools helping to alleviate a doctor shortage currently projected to reach more than 40,000 by 2030, according to the Association of American Medical Colleges. For more information on healthcare, read my ebook, Inside Obamacare, from Barack and Michelle to the Affordable Care Act. This is Bruce Jepson for News Radio 780 and 105.9 FM.